Hey there, Regina Amler here, and it is time for the AI Spotlight. This week, I wanted to introduce you to Trello, but I also wanted to talk about simplicity as a whole. When we are talking about all these AI tools, the biggest thing I get from people is that they're overwhelmed by the sheer number of tools that are out there. And they're not wrong. I mean, there are so many shiny toys to play with. And, we use ChatGPT on a regular basis, maybe. And then this new toy comes out, and this new toy comes out, this new toy comes out. And before you know it, you're stacked up on all these tools. Some of them you're using for free, some of them you might pay for. I know that when I first started playing with AI and I started playing with toys, I was subscribing to everything. So I was purchasing all the stuff. And I literally had to stop and go, what am I actually using? Because this week our theme is all about simplicity. And the thing is that AI has been a really good asset for business. At the same time, it can be a detriment because there's so many new things going on and you're not sure what to use first. You're not sure what tool to use for what purpose. So I want to help you simplify your AI tools. Now, I'll show you Trello in a sec, but let's just talk about AI simplification first. How many tools do you actually need? What are the purposes for the tools that you're currently using? So if you have maybe ChatGPT, you have Claude, maybe you have Manus, maybe you have Grok, CapCut, Opus Clip, Perplexity, Notebook LM, Gemini. There's all of these tools that are out there, and they're all great tools. The question is, what tools do you actually need? So I have I'll call it my suite of my 5 go-tos that are my primary AI tools. They include ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity for research, Notebook LM, and Gemini. Gemini I use for creating presentations, documents, and that kind of thing. So what do you actually need for your business? Those are the tools that you want to focus on. Now, there's a whole bunch of combo tools out there now, and I've been talking about a new tool called Revin that is actually really cool, and it's an all-in-one tool. Now, I love Revin. It's new, and they're getting everything set up. And if you're interested in a free code, just say free code below, because it's hard to spell Revin if you don't know how to do it. So put free code below if you want a free code to check out Revin. Here's the thing about the combined tools. They can get a little pricey sometimes. Now, Revin's brand new, so you can use it for free for a while. So you can check it out and see if it's worth it. The thing is that when you think about it being pricey, is it really pricey? It may not be, because if it combines all of the best into one tool, instead of buying every individual tool and subscribing to every individual one, in the long run, you're actually saving money. So sit down, take some time to really go through, what do you need for your business? What AI tools are actually important for you to use on a regular basis? Now, if you want to go off and play on other stuff, great. But your core set for your business is what you want to focus on, so you don't go down that rabbit hole of all of these new tools. I talk about a site that's out there. It's called futuretools.io. And I'll actually put it up here on the screen. Let me just put it up here on the screen. futuretools.io. And if you actually go and look at this page, futuretools.io, you will see hundreds of thousands of AI tools at this point. That's what's going on right now. There's so much. At some point, it's going to shrink down, and the ones that are the core ones are the ones that are going to stick. So pay attention to what you're using. Instead of confusing yourself and overcomplicating it, simplify your AI tools. So, speaking of simplifying, I want to simplify your process. Now, one of the things that a lot of business owners need are basically like a task board for their self, for their VAs. If you have a team that you're working with, I have some clients who have multiple VAs. So Trello, what it does for you, I'm going to bring it up here on the stage, is it allows you to create a board where you can keep everything in order. So here is my board that I've got right now. Let's see if I can bring up my Trello board. I made a really, I'm not using Trello. I will tell you right now, the full transparency, I am not using it for a workspace because I don't need it. Again, simplicity. But if you have a bunch of VAs that you're working with and you need a place for everybody to coordinate, then you want to go in and create a board. And you can go in and you can start using it and put in a description, task 1, task 2. You can share it out. You can assign tasks to people. So I can go in here and say, we're going to assign this to a certain person. Assign it to somebody else. Now, yes, you do have to upgrade for that. But if you are thinking, maybe I need to organize and simplify all of this stuff that I'm doing with all of my people, then Trello may be a perfect option. Now, there are some little pieces of Trello that include some AI, and there is this Jira. It's a little app that Trello has built into it, and you can go in here and you can import your Trello board. So I created a little one here just to play with, to try it out. And you can do all kinds of things in here as well. Your board, your list, calendar, timeline, forms, pages, attachments. If you have a team and you are feeling like your team is disorganized, Trello may be the solution for you. There's all kinds of things built into it. It makes your life easier. It simplifies the process so that everybody stays on the same page. And that is the key of simplification. So if it's just, me, myself, and I, it's just you in the business, that's one thing. As soon as you start growing, as soon as you start scaling, you hire that first VA. Now you hire another VA. Now you'll hire another VA. Or you hire maybe an employee and you have multiple employees. You need some place to keep all that organized as well. If not, you're going to find yourself chasing things all over the place and going right back into that overwhelm, burnt out. I don't know what I'm doing next. I can't keep all this organized. That's what these boards are for. So we've talked about Notion in the past, and Notion has an entire AI stack built into it. Notion is a little bit different. Trello is more like the task board, where Notion organizes everything else. So you can use them in tandem if you want, or use whichever one works best for you. And I know it sounds kind of vague here, but the thing is I don't know what your business is. I don't know what you need. You might need Trello. You might need Notion. You might need something else. You might need neither one of them. I don't know. It all depends on your business. So sit and think, where is my business and what do I actually need for a tool stack? Because it's all of those tools that you could literally, if you're a new business owner or starting up a new business, you might be like, oh, I want a CRM, so I'm going to use Go High Level. I'm going to use HubSpot, or I'm going to use Active Campaign, or you're going to decide on something there. So there's a tool. And now I'm going to use my AI tools. I have ChatGPT, I have Perplexity, I have Gamma, I have all these different things there. There's all kinds of different tools that are out there that you need for your business. What you want to do is you want to simplify that tool stack so that, number one, you're not paying for tools that you don't need. And number two, you have the exact tools that you need for your specific unique needs. If you would like some help with that, I am happy to have a half-hour quick chat with you to just go over your main tasks that you need to get done and recommend some potential options that are unique for your specific needs. Just message unique below. So message free code if you want a Revin code, and message unique if you'd like to set up just a half-hour chat, just so that I can help you simplify that tool stack, because there's nothing worse than having a pile of tools that you're now paying for, some that you don't even realize are renewing every year for you. And that's just going out the window because you don't need those tools. I'm happy to help you scale down and simplify that. So that's what I've got for you today on the AI Spotlight. We will see you next week. Bye for now.